Welcome back to Bombo Beach, Kiama, New South Wales. This is the Jeep World Junior Championships, Heat 10 of Round 1 coming your way right now. John Mel from the USA up against Sandon Whittaker from the home team of Australia. And WSL wildcard coming in hot from Maui in Hawaii, Eli Hanneman.
John Mel looks like he is going to open up the proceedings though for heat number 10.
Yeah, so the goofy footer gets into a wally looking left, throws plenty of flair at his opening manoeuvre. Can he scoot around and find himself another section or two to deal with? Just the one and done for John Mel there, but that's a strong wave to open up your account.
Yeah,
Everything
I like that.
looked very fluent, board looked rock solid underfoot, and a nice air reverse to start things off and show the judges, hey, I know what I'm doing out here, keep an eye on me.
Yeah, that's right. I like the intent he showed from the very first section. So oftentimes you'll find a few surfers kind of just easing into the heat, but not John Mel. Straight into the air reverse. And Yago Sandon, another left-hander. Tags that one off the top, looking for the big power cutting now. This guy is a super power surfer, loves the rail, but is not scared to go above the lip as well. And he locks in his first ride of the heat, so great start.
Hangs out, there's another fantastic young phenom by the name of Bronson Maedy, who comes from Sumbawa.
There we go.
Here goes Eli Hanneman, fluently up and over his first turn. Yeah, Eli and Bronson, great mates. They hang out with Rizal Tanjung and his son Varun.
So Eli Hanneman just used his priority on that one manoeuvre wave, a 3.17 locked in for the young Hawaiian. John Mel just posted a small second score, 0.51. That gets him into the lead just. And of course, yeah, the Mel family, part of the Santa Cruz institution. His grandfather, also named John, an accomplished kneeboarder up there. Great waterman, and of course Peter Mel involved in the surf industry, owning a surf shop in Santa Cruz as well. So some great lineage there in the Mel family along the East Coast.
All right, here goes Eli Hanneman. That trademark black and white stripe board of his flying across the sections. And he rode his dad's surfboards up until a couple of years ago. Now he's on the Mayhems, shaped by Matt Biolis. And no doubt Matt is tuning in with a keen eye. He has surfboards appearing in competitions all over the world, and he does an incredible job of staying on top of everything that his various team riders are up to. His Instagram's definitely one worth following. And I'm sure he's tuning in here to see how young Eli Hanneman is going at the Jeep World Junior Championship. So while we've got a little break in the action, we might just throw down to John Jenkins, who is alongside one of the competitors. Well, this is John Mel, who's up and riding right now, working his way through to the inside. And as he kicks out, let's cross down to his dad, Peter Mel, WSL commentator, who is alongside JJ.
His team, and I was at the Gold Coast, actually, Pan American Games. Did that, got my first experience, kind of international, and it was a great experience. And here goes John.
All right, talk us through the wave.
I'm not going to be calling waves. I'm color, man. I don't do that. I just want him to do well. I want him to have fun.
Well, that was an amazing turn off the top, coming through the inside, and a handful of chook feathers there. That was good timing on the inside, and the family's clapping, of course, so they should. So that was a nice little wave, four good turns.
Yeah, it is. And again, he made the move, surfing down here to the very north end, and you know, it's risky. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the judge, no one's even ridden a wave over here pretty much all day long.
We are going to see a replay right now of the last wave of John Mel, the best wave of this heat so far, 6.67. Talk us through it, Brickers.
Yes, it starts nicely with a little open face carve, but he's always just projecting down the line here for that turn. And now he's still looking to finish strong and punctuates that wave with a nice little solid closeout re-entry, 6.67. That puts him into the lead. We also saw Eli Hanneman in that break drop at 4.27. He went into the lead momentarily, but now, courtesy of that 6.67, John Mel has taken the lead, and Eli now needs a 7.23 in that second place to go back into first.
Yeah, and Eli could have been threatening that 7.23 if he'd landed the big air reverse that he went for. Now we're seeing Sandon Whittaker currently sitting in third, but he's just got the one wave under his belt, so not needing a whole lot to move into the lead, but not going to do it on that one. Yeah, Eli Hanneman threw up a big backhand air reverse, and he got his tail nice and high. It was really tweaked, looked really good, but could not ride out of it. 15 and a half minutes to go. It's John Mel out in front. Here goes Eli Hanneman, staying very busy. Just a small wave though. Possibly could do with being a little bit more patient, you reckon, Briggers?
Yeah, well, I think so. You know, he's got that 3.17 and a 4.27. He's really a real small surfer. He gets a lot of speed across the face, so he's got to just find some open face. As we see Sandon Whittaker now, the power surfer from Avoca, on his front side now on this left-hander. This is a nice, powerful, aggressively surfed wave from Sandon. He likes the feel of that one, and that's going to give him a bit more confidence now. He's got a 5.27 on his opening wave. He's looking for something a bit better to chase down this lead. 12 minutes remaining in this one. John Mills still in the lead. Sandon Whittaker looking for that 6.04. Just came up a little bit short, a 5.47 on that last wave. But like you said, the intent was there. He looked hungry. He looked angry almost the way he attacked that section. Here goes John Mel.
Yeah, has he found a clean green wall? He's a long way back. He's got some white water to deal with. Scoots up and over that. Now he's got a section or two to deal with. Bit of a two-stage turn there, so the judges won't reward him too massively. Still skating. Now he's got to the inside across the gutter and, well, finishes in about an inch of water and his fins catch and he goes down. Probably not going to replace his 4.83. There's a lot of setup turns and then right when he looked to cash in, he came undone. Well, heat recap, 2/3 of the way through. This is John Mel. That was his opener of 4.83 just for that one turn. It was nicely done. Good way to start things off. And then he found this nice open wall.
Yeah, just a nice little snap back to set this wave up. He's always projecting down the line on this one. And a lot of the money in these last two turns. Nice speed and flow throughout. Combination of maneuvers, a 6.67. And then Sandon Whittaker aggressively taking on the left-hand bank. Right across the section over here. That was his first one, 5.27. And nice big turn through the inside. I think that actually was his last one, the 5.47. That one.
I think that was his 5.47. He almost took off and said, "What ankle injury?" And then just started thumping down on his board and flying across those sections.
He actually gained more momentum as that wave kind of went on and got more speed towards the end section. And yeah, finished real strong with that one. And that 6.4 certainly not out of reach for Sandon, particularly with 9 minutes and about 40 seconds remaining.
If you sort of drop your shoulders, they straight away pick up that maybe you're not committing as much as you should. Here's a wave we missed while we were checking out the
it's a good one.
heat replay.
Look at that
big
face.
karate chop to finish things off.
Well, he cited Wade Carmichael as one of his local heroes, and we see him just jamming the bottom turn into the drop water. Look at that face. Pure aggression. He calls calls Wade Carmichael the full beast mode, and I think, well, he just went beast mode on that turn.
That's great. All right, we're seeing scores come in. Sandon Whittaker chasing a 6.04.
Oh, it's just going to come in under. What do you reckon?
Yeah, anything over 5.47 will help his cause, though. Here goes John Mel. Just a small wave so far. Sticking with it, trying to find some clean wall. Doesn't exist. Here goes Sandon again. He's the Energizer Bunny.
Well, he's doing the right thing, I think, in the heat from a strategy point of view. He's in second place. He needs that 6-point ride. He's not going to get it by sitting around and waiting, especially as the tide's starting to run out. So he's chasing a 6.0. Every wave he's had so far that's been counting has been around that 5-point mark. So he's going to have to step it up. And it's a 5.63, Binzi. He falls just short again.
Yep, so now he needs a 5.88. So, yeah, he's been building this house piece by piece. Here's the replay of this way. Really manufactured.
I love the facial expressions. So much power and aggression into those turns, and he certainly is taking on the role of the hunter in this heat. 8 minutes remaining. He's now looking for that 5.88. It's certainly in reach. It's not going to happen on that last wave, though. That'll come in around the mid-4 range. It's certainly somewhere you keep an eye on in the future. And this is him now. We're going to break this one down. I think this is his 4.27. Straight off the bottom. Gets up almost vertical there. And lands that one cleanly, just pulls it out of the nosedive, does he? And he rides out cleanly there. Great little style, nice and compact surfer, low center of gravity, stays over the top of his board. And coming from Maui, I think it'll only be a matter of time until we see him charging some big waves as well. He's got no option really.
No, and coming from Maui, he won't be afraid of a shifty wind either.
Here he goes.
All right, he's on his backhand, up and over, just a bit of a setup turner. Unleash that turn, nicely done, but just can't quite ride out of it. And you see him sort of anguish, showing a bit of anguish at the one that got away. So that was, yeah, with priority, but yeah, came out of the gate strong, and then a whole lot of not much from Eli Hanneman. but still very much in within striking distance of the lead. Needs a 7.23. Here goes John Mel. He'd love to get rid of his 4.83 and just really put a bit of distance between himself and Sandon and Eli. And, well, almost showing some Sandon Whittaker-inspired determination to get over this section. And, well, decides not to hit the closeout there.
Yeah, he's sticking with that strategy up on their northern bank on his own. Binsey.
Yep, good start to the day, and we're going to roll straight into round one of the girls. Here goes Sandon Whittaker. He'll be looking to go as fast as possible and launch a big air or held deep gouge.
Held deep gouge, look at this.
That was said in all caps.
There's two in the bag.
Giving everything he can of this wave. He's not done yet.
Oh.
He's chasing a 5.88. If we can ride out of this, we might see a fist pump.
Oh, he likes it too.
And he likes that.
Minute and 30 seconds to go, Binsey. He was chasing that score.
To go.
5.88 is all he required, and he's certainly threw the kitchen sink at that. A lot of power in those first two turns, and didn't really lose any speed. Kept his momentum flowing through that section, and punched a little air reverse out the end, and stood tall. So this is going to be a tight one, right down to the wire. John Mills pretty much held the lead from the get-go, and could it be snatched away with him with 60 seconds remaining? Oh, it's looking pretty good, Binsey. The
things
first
are looking pretty good
dropping.
for the Central Coast Surfer. Here goes John Mel. And, well, Eli Hanneman is down the end of that wave and has priority. John Mel goes down. Will that be a mistake? Eli Hanneman goes down. He throws his hands up in the air. Sandon Whittaker might throw his hands up in the air too when he hears about this wave score dropping in, because it's going to put him into first place. 15 seconds to go. It's looking like Sandon Whittaker's snatched this one.
One more judge to go, Binsey.
10 seconds to go. There it is, a 6.87 and the lead for Sandon Whittaker. Throws the carving 360 as the horn blows, and he is straight through to round three. And guts, determination, and grit. Getting the win there for Sandon Whittaker. Can't wait to hear what he has to say to JJ. So 2 Aussies through to round three. Things are looking a bit grim. Just Liam O'Brien, the sole Aussie up until this point. And there it is, Sandon Whittaker snatching a great win in the dying moments of that one. He never doubted himself. And, well, he's got a string of mid-range scores, and there it was, a 6.87 in the last 90 seconds to get himself the win. That was Heat 10, round one of the Jeep World Junior Championships.